I am so freaking excited about today because I get to kind of hone in on some of my favorite things to do with gemstones and crystals. And I want to share with you guys some of those favorite things that I can do. Um, but I just want to have my disclaimer here. I am not a physician. I'm actually not a certified and trained uh, crystal healer. I've never taken any courses on that. This is only things am sharing that I've used from experience and real life. And because I've been having some people ask me, and it's been this thing that's come up again and again and again. And I thought, oh my goodness, I just need to share from my heart. So if you are a certified crystal healer and I say something that you're like, I don't know about that, please feel free to correct me. But of course, I have to add in my disclaimer here that I am not a medical doctor, or I do not even have a license to practice medicine. So I'm not doing that. But what I am doing is I'm just going to share some of my favorite things, how I've used them in my own life. I am a mom to 8 freaking awesome kids. And we've shared a few, what could you say? Owies over the years. So I'm super excited to be able to just share some of these with you. So hey, good morning, Callie Ritchie. Hi there, Kathy Wilkes. I have so many awesome Kathys in my life. You guys make me so happy. Love it. Welcome. And by the way, if you are joining us for the first time, I would love to have you just kind of maybe even introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you're from, how you found us, all the good things. And I do have some really awesome things that we're going to be doing today. I want to show you first off, right out of the gate here, I do have some really beautiful bracelets that we're going to be offering today. These will actually be going for, we were going to raise our prices up to 10, but we decided to do one more week of $7 each. And then you take care of your own shipping, but the shipping is super affordable. It's usually like $340, something like that. So I want to show you a variety of the different bracelets that I have for you today. These are so stunning. You guys are going to love it. And then I also am going to be doing a giveaway for bracelets. So if anyone is interested in learning more about how to get in on that, it's pretty easy. We just choose a random winner from people who are commenting. So just go ahead and comment. Shauna, I do have your order upstairs. I just saw that. There are about 5 people who I just have not gotten out. So thank you for telling me that. But yes, I do have you ready to go. It was Aubrey's birthday yesterday, so I didn't get to the mailbox. Okay, so I have some red. This is called Red Tiger's Eye. Do you guys see how it's a little bit different? Then let me show you what it looks like next to the regular Tiger's Eye. Do you guys see the difference? So this one here is Tiger's Eye, or Red Tiger's Eye, and then this one is regular. So it's a little bit more brownish. Do you guys see that? And then I also have some Howlite. Howlite sold out so super fast last time. Anyway, we'll be doing those in a few minutes, but I want to go ahead and start off with sharing some of my favorite things that you can do when you do happen to have some aches and pains or things come up in your own personal life. Physically. Okay. So of course we're going to check into the energy. We're going to check into the emotion of it. We're going to do all of that kind of stuff. But what happens if you I don't know, let's say you have a headache. I want to share with you a couple of things that I personally like to do because it involves the energy, the energetic component, but also you have the physical component. Okay. So how many of you have ever heard of Super 7? Have you guys ever heard of that? Super 7, and the other thing I wanted to share with you about these small gemstones here is that when you get these small gemstones like this, you can use them in a variety of different ways. One of them is you can put them in the freezer or in your fridge, and you can actually have them cool down. You guys have probably heard of a rice bag, or sometimes you can get gels where you put them in the cold, and then you can use them for a variety of different things, right? Like headaches or bruising, if you've gotten a fall, or if you have sore muscles, those kind of things, you can use, on all of that kind of stuff. And you guys are familiar with how to do that kind of thing. Well, this is what you would do with these small stones. And I have a variety of them. And anyone who places an order today, I'm going to send you a little bundle of these gemstones as a gift, as for free. But let me go ahead and just tell you a little bit about this one here, because it's definitely one of the more higher priced stones that I've purchased in the small gemstones, in the little bundles like this. But why? Like, what's the purpose of them? I want to encourage you guys to go ahead and look this up, but it literally applies to all of the main core chakras and helps with that. So it's kind of fun to be able to learn about all of the different properties that you can use with the crystals to clear energy and to, people call it like a gravitational pull, those kind of things. Like, yes, of course, all of those things are really good. But when you can add that component in and you can have it be affecting all of the different ways, it's even that much better. So I just want to encourage you, if you can add the component or the variety of both, that's when that really comes into play and really makes a big difference. Okay, so go ahead and comment down below. I want to hear from you guys if you have ever used crystals for physical, not just for the energetic. And if you have, please go ahead and comment and let me know if that's you. Okay, so I am super excited to share more ideas with you, but those are probably some of the main reasons why I personally love the little stones. I also want to share with you other ideas. Okay, so this one here is called Shungite, and it has these are just the small pebbles. In fact, let me go ahead and I want to open it up and show you like just what these look like. Okay, so can you guys see that now? They're just like little tiny pebbles. And the Shungite, as you know, all of the black stones are all about protection, grounding, safety, and they just work really well for protecting this particular energy, for the protection of a certain energy. But I also want to encourage you, like if you have a flower pot next to your front door, if you happen to have any of the black stones like Black Tourmaline, or Shungite, or even obsidian, anything like that, I would recommend you do that. You can go ahead and put that in your flower pot. Depending on what your front door looks like, you might even have a little flower garden that's near the front door. You could sprinkle them in to that. Some people I know will actually put it underneath their welcome mat. So you can do that. Every single person who passes that, that spot where they're walking into your house would have access to that. So there's several things that you can do. And thank you so much. It looks like we've got several friends joining in. Cynthia says, yeah, pink tourmaline and a necklace for cramps. Yes, any of the pink stones are all about that feminine and self-love. So like the rose quartz here. And I recently got a facial where the gal was asking me, she said, could I use gemstones in my facials? And so shout out to her. Hey, what's up, girl? Audrey from Tremont. You can. The only thing is I wanna caution you to know anybody who wants to use gemstones on a person during a session, you need to know your state's laws so that you are being compliant. If someone has a master esthetician license, then of course they can, because they have that legal license to touch. If you are a massage therapist, again, you have the license to touch. And in Utah, where I live, that's required. If you live in a different state, I would encourage you to find out what those laws would be. Now, if you are a Reiki practitioner and you want to be able to utilize the gemstones in your sessions, there's some simple ways that you can do it as opposed to putting them directly on a person. One of them would be to just put them underneath the Reiki or the massage table that you're using, okay? So you just put it directly underneath. If you have a client that's coming in and they're sitting down on a couch or a chair or something, you could also set up a grid underneath the chair, or put them just simply in a space there. So that would be really good. TJ says, what about stones during a foot zone? You should be able to do that according to the state law that you're in. You'll want to double check. Of course, I'm not like offering legal advice. I'm just suggesting that we all use caution and just be aware is all, so that you are utilizing the stones if you can in that state. In the state that I live in, which is Utah, you can use them all the way up to the ankle only without the license to touch as a massage therapist or a master esthetician or a nurse license for massage therapy. Okay. So that's how the law is read currently in my state. So you definitely can, and I highly recommend it. And at our conferences, we have quite a few vendors who have brought specific stones that are shaped in a way that would be just absolutely amazing. And you guys, like, I was in TJ Maxx just yesterday, and Ulta also, and they literally sell gemstone rollers that you can use on your face. You can, I mean, they're like everywhere, actually, not just at those two places, but I see them all over the place. And the reason why is because people are seeking them out. They're recognizing that there's a lot of value in them. It's not just that they look pretty and that they're smooth. There's a lot of purposes and reasons why people would do that. So it's kind of cool to be able to know that. And to be able to see that. So thank you guys so much for your comments. Please keep those comments coming in. We are going to be doing a bracelet giveaway. I'm going to let you choose whoever the winner is. And we're just going to choose randomly from the people who are commenting. So I can see the comments here, and I would love to encourage you to keep them coming. Okay, so also Linda Kinsey says, yes, crystals held in the area of pain seems to help with the headache and with inflammation flare-ups. And there are some that are more encouraged than others. I haven't received this book yet, but I just ordered it. It's called the Healing Crystals First Aid Manual. Does anybody have that? Is that something that you'd recommend? It says a practical A to Z of common ailments and illnesses and how they can best be treated with crystal therapy. I know I've seen pictures of people who have done this before. They've taken like maybe a large bruise and they'll put like tape a stone or wrap a stone onto that particular space. And then when they take the stone off the next day, you can actually see where the stone was because it's lightened the bruise considerably. Have you guys ever used stones for bruises in that way and seen a difference? I'd love to hear about your story. Please feel free to comment below as well. My daughter just went for a Reiki session down in Utah County with someone, and she said she absolutely loved it. It was one of her favorite things that she ever did. And one of the things that she really, really loved about it was this gal who does massage therapy and Reiki laid out a grid on her during the session for each and every single one of the chakras. And I love to hear about stuff like this, how stones are utilized, how they can be used in a session, and how they can help a person both physically, emotionally, mentally, all of the things, right? So it's pretty awesome. Amy says, starting to learn more about stones and loving it. Yes, this is what we've been doing. We've been focusing on that through the month of January and even into February. We're going to continue sharing ideas. So if you happen to have a book suggestion that you personally have and love, we'd love to hear about it as well. Let's give those authors a shout out. And thank you so much, TJ, for letting me know that you recommend that particular book. I found it on Amazon pretty affordably. I'm excited because it says that it does have an appendix inside of the book that comes complete with pictures and different suggestions on how they can be used for physical as well as other uses as well. So that looks like a really good one. I'm excited to be able to find out about that. Okay, so some of the other ways that I personally use stones for things like this, you can also use them for things like if you are having nightmares, I would highly recommend any of the stones that are like the Shungite, the black obsidian. I have a large, it's actually like this size, like it's really big. It's a black tourmaline right in the core of my home, right where the center of my home is. And yes, I have actually hired a feng shui practitioner to come into my home. She literally measured my house from one end to the other, found the exact center of my house, so I know exactly where it is. And then she sectioned it off into sections, so I know which stones can help with each one. There's a family section. If you know where your family section is, any sort of the connection stones or stones that you know are help with healing those relationships is also very, very, very highly suggested. For example, rose quartz is really well known for helping with mother wounds, both for you if you are a mother, for you and your own kids, and then also for your relationship with your mother. So if you happen to have, if you know where your family section is, you could literally place it there with intention to be able to, acquire a certain goal or manifestation that you're looking for. So hi, everyone. I'm so glad that you're here and grateful for your suggestions as well. Suzanne has a specific one that she uses for heartburn. Fantastic. TJ says she has that book, but the one she really likes, thank you so much for the suggestion, is called Healing Stones for the Vital Organs. That was the other one I was looking at. So thank you so much for that. I'll definitely pick that one up as well. Nancy says Robert Simmons is awesome. Very cool. Thank you for the suggestions, Nancy. We absolutely appreciate that. Very, very cool. So Cynthia, we cannot by law make any claims, implied, indirectly, any of the things, right? But I would recommend trying out different things or picking up that book to see which one is listed there. Shauna says, is it okay to keep all of my crystals in one curio cabinet? Yeah, you can do that. I would definitely recommend doing some sort of a intentional energetic cleanse on them pretty regularly if you're going to have them all in one place, but there's no reason why you couldn't do that. I also have a grounding mat that I will place my stones on to just bring them back to their original blueprint as well. And I know that sure makes a difference. So thank you for the questions and also for the comments as well. Midge says, excited to see everyone at the Energy Healing Conference in Santa Utah. Yes, we're going to have some fabulous crystal vendors there. I'm very excited about it. Selenite, Nancy, is a good peacemaker. And do you know why? One of the reasons why I absolutely love selenite for that purpose is that it cleanses your auric field. Well, if you don't have a bunch of energetic debris right in your field, right in your space, of course, it's going to make a difference when it comes to the peace part of it, right? So I absolutely love that. And thank you for that comment as well. You guys are fabulous. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk a little bit about the conference. First of all, if you already have your ticket and you're already planning on coming, whether it's virtually or in person, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know if that's something that you're going to be coming to. As of right now, we have about 80 vendors, so there's going to be something for everyone there. Of course, we have the complimentary light therapy for those of you who are going to be attending live. Make sure that you for sure go and get signed up for your appointment for that right away, because they always fill up, and so you'll only be able to get access to that if you sign up. So that's one of the very first things I recommend people do. One of the other things I recommend that you do is go around and look at the different vendors, so that if someone is signing people up for a foot zone or a mini foot zone or a massage or something like that, and you definitely want to make sure that you participate in those kind of things, you can get signed up for it right away and you don't miss out because you waited too long, kind of thing. You can also get first dibs on the crystals and the gemstones and all that good stuff. So I highly recommend going to the vendor area early if any of that interests you at all. Yes, it is way good stuff. Thank you for the suggestion, Jeanette, about the Black Tourmaline as well. I highly recommend that and have sent that to several people who are out doing service in a different area of their home. If they've been experiencing some, turbulence in their heart chakra area, this can help them to feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stable, a little bit more connected, and definitely helps with nightmares. I've seen that happen quite a few times. So Linda says, is there any way to test that crystals are real besides going to a jeweler? So there are a couple different ways. Are you familiar with the sway test, Linda? Let me know if you are. Kirsten says, what grounding mat do you recommend? There's several that I've used over the years. One of my favorites is from the company called Vibes Up, based out of California. They've been a vendor many, many years. for us, but they also do, they ship things right directly from their site as well. But what they do is they ground up a whole bunch of crystals, thousands of crystals. They grind them up, they put them in with a resin and then also quite a few essential oils. And it has not only a beautiful fragrance smell to it, but you can feel the difference. So we have those at the foot of all of our kids' beds. So when they go to sleep, their feet are resting on the grounding mat so that the electronics don't bother them while they're sleeping. They can get a lot more restful sleep. It sure makes a difference. You can also put them just underneath your desk as well, so that, you feel more grounded. I mean, it's a big difference. It's a game changer. So yeah, Kathy's coming next week. Woohoo. Anne says, I keep large selenite by the TV electronic area. That's fantastic. Rachel's coming. I'm excited to see you as well. Black Tourmaline and Tektite are your favorites. That's awesome, Sierra. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so Linda, let me teach you really quick about the sway test. The sway test is what you would do is you would take the stone or the grouping of stones, whatever it is, and I put it right up to my heart chakra area. And then it's easiest if you're standing up, but you want to be more relaxed. You're not like holding super strong, but you're not forcing anything either. You're not forcing movement. And what you do is I'll just allow yourself to either move forward or move backward. And yeah, it's spelled VIBES, Vibes Up. They're based out of California. I'll see if I can get you guys a deal on the grounding mats. Let's have you guys hold off till Monday. I'm going to reach out to my friend who owns that company and see if we can get you guys some sort of a deal. So if you're interested in that, check back Monday. I'll let you guys know. But Linda, go ahead and try that and see how it feels. Forward, set the intention that moving forward would be a yes and moving backward would be a no, and see which way you go. And if you're unable to do that for yourself, you could also ask someone to do that for you as well and see if that makes a difference. Oh, thanks, Midge. You're so sweet. Yeah, it's Vibes Up, based out of California. They usually do some sort of really cool deals for us. So that's why I'm saying hold off if you're interested in that. I didn't even think to check that out. But if you're looking for like real authentic crystals and healing stones, we do have quite a few at the conferences, and we do recommend supporting, of course, our vendors as well. That's one of the ways that we're able to make it happen. If you're looking for charms that you can put on necklaces or, earrings, bracelets, all those kind of things as well. One of our favorite places to go is called Vibe Jewelry Company. And I know I've talked to you guys about this before, but if you use, this is through this month, use coupon code all caps lock Tammy, you're going to get free shipping and a free gemstone pendant from them as well. And they have beautiful, beautiful things. In fact, let me just show you guys this one here. So I have several different charms on my bracelet here today. And I absolutely love these so much. Anybody else purchase anything from Vibe Jewelry Company that you love? So this is what these charms look like. They are so well done. She actually was a jewelry designer, but she also loved gemstones, and she put her two passions together, and this is her company. They're very, very affordably priced. And they ship out in the most beautiful, gorgeous boxes. It's like a treat when you get them. And I want to also share with you one other thing. Okay. So I personally love these large necklaces, but let me tell you something. Every single one of these beads is a gemstone. See, a lot of people just thought that they were pretty sparkly beads. They're not. They're actual gemstones. And I like my necklaces to be a little bit shorter, and this is literally how I wear this. But it also can go like this, you guys. So you can also put it on long like this way, or you can also double up on other necklaces as well. And let me show you something else that I learned about this. When she showed this to me at her booth, I was like mind blown that this could even be a thing. But have you guys ever seen those really expensive bracelets that are gemstone bracelets that have multiple layers? They are a lot of money. But if you can get something that pairs up and it can be a necklace or a bracelet, it is like the best of both worlds. So check this out. And it goes together in this easy clasp. Easy if you're holding it down, but not up. So let me go ahead and show you. Goes together like this. And then isn't that like so beautiful? I seriously am like in love with using it as a bracelet like that or as a necklace. So anyway, if you're looking for authentic, beautiful gemstone stuff, of course you can come to the conference and get like, you know, stock up. They make fantastic Valentine's Day's gifts for yourself, or if you're looking for something fun for your daughters or something like that. She also has the significance and the symbolism and the healing properties and the meanings for every single stone. When you purchase them, you get to take a card with you. And when you buy it from her website, she also sends it to you as well. And so if you're looking for a great way to do that, that's another way you can get it. So yeah, just wanted to make sure that I shared that with you guys. I know, isn't that so cool, Anne? When she showed me, I was literally like mind blown completely. I was like, okay, I want one of every single necklace at this point because I was just like so excited. But they're also really affordable. And I was really happy to announce the winner. We gave away a custom made necklace that she designed for our audience, and we announced the winner for that. Was it Monday that we announced the winner or Friday? But yeah, it's like a $68 necklace, beautiful long necklace like this, but that you can double up just like that. I like it because it like lays right on my heart chakra, you know, and I just love that. So yeah, whatever it is that you're looking for, that is just so fantastic. Again, that company is called Vibe Jewelry Company. And just remember to use a coupon code. It's my name, my first name, Tammy, all caps lock when you're checking out, because then you're going to get not just free shipping, but she's also going to send you a free gemstone pendant charm. So I know, isn't that so generous of her? But for sure, if you're coming to the conference, make sure that you absolutely go check out her booth because it is so much fun. And we've given her tons of extra space this time too, so she can bring all of the yumminess. I'm excited. All right, so let's go ahead and I want to share with you guys a few other ideas. So we've talked about how you can sprinkle the small stones, the pebble stones is what they're often referred to. You can sprinkle them in your flower pots inside your house, or even if you have some outside on your deck or your patio or your porch, you can go ahead and do the same thing. You can also go ahead and put them underneath your mats. You know, someone else told me that you can do this in your garden as well to just raise the overall vibration and frequency. I absolutely have done that myself. I'm a gardener. I love my garden and do that. I also have a grid that's set up with selenite swords in each of the corners of my property, pointing into a specific spot where you better believe I've got some other stones. They are buried on my property and definitely did I guess you could call it a ceremony. For me, it was just about setting the intention of what I want my property to be, what I want people to experience. And it really is a place of magnetism, of friendship, of connection, of camaraderie, of just people who want to help support the overall planet. And I am absolutely 100% on board with that. So that's something else that you can do. I don't know if you guys have ever done something like that in your own office or your home or property, but that's something else that you can do as well. Hey, Jasmine. Good morning. Happy to see you here. But anyway, that's something else that you can do as well. I also have seen this before. I haven't done it myself. Well, I did it once, but my kids took my rocks. They love rocks as much as I do. All of my crystals tend to disappear unless I set them with a very specific reason on a shelf or in a place. But that's just because my kids love them. In fact, I bought an entire, they call it the box of chocolates, but it's like the large marble size gemstones. It was like $150, $180, something like that. And I was so excited. I came home, all my little boys thought that they were marbles. So they took them out on the lawn and were playing with them. And we only were able to find about half of them. And I just thought, well, oh well, the overall vibration of our property just went up, right? So, but this is an idea that you can do. You could take some stones, just like regular size tumbled stones, and put them right into your sink. And that way, when you're washing your hands, you could literally pick them up and rub them through your hands and then wash your hands. So it's like you're energetically washing your hands. You got to remember there's hundreds of energy vortexes in the palm of your hand and also in each one of your fingertips as well. So it's kind of fun to be able to think about doing that. So if you did one for each one of your chakras, did that, and then actually washed your hands over the top of them, just keep in mind that some rocks are softer than others and they might actually start to dissolve. Like selenite, for example, is a number 2 on the rock scale between 1 and a 10. It's very soft. It's like one of the softest stones that I use personally. So I wouldn't put that one in water like that, where water's going to be running on it constantly. But you could have it in other places. I was also going to share with you some of the other ways that I do with these stones is if you have somebody who is having trouble with relaxing, fluorite is one that I would recommend putting under their pillow. You could also just put it on them, on their person. So whether it's a bracelet or whether it's, you know, like earrings, or they put it in their pocket. I know that there's some teachers that have, you know, recognized that maybe they have some kids that are a little bit more hyper have hypertension, or they're a little bit more stressed out or high strung. You could give them a thinking stone to put on their desks so that way it stays on them and helps them throughout the day. There's just so many different ways that you could really help overall with the physical part of it and the emotional part of it and the energetic part of it. Okay. So it's just really great. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do a giveaway for a bracelet of your choice. And what I'm going to do, actually, I think I might do 3 bracelets of your choice. So if you're interested in the bracelets, please let me know that you'd like to be considered. You can say pick me, or I love bracelets, or whatever you want to say. But every person who purchases the bracelets today is going to get a free little baggie of these pebble stones so that you can use them. I'm just going to go ahead and choose them with intention, but we have a lot of this, the Super 7. We also have Shungite, so that will be coming free with your order. So I'm super excited to be able to pass that love on to you guys as well. All right, let me go ahead and share with you what I have so that when you win, you'll know what to pick from, okay? So I have some rose quartz. I have the lava rock, which, by the way, the lava rock actually can be used in several different ways. I highly recommend the lava rock if you use aromatherapy and you want to be able to keep a certain smell on you and in you and around you, right? You can actually add essential oils right to the lava rock because it's a porous stone and it just helps absorb it. And then you'll be able to smell that beautiful smell all day long. So we also have a few red tiger's eye. We only have a couple of these, but they're the malachite. We have some blue agate, and I also have this particular stone, which is, I'm going to just call it my chakra bracelet, but it has a certain gemstone for each and every single one of the chakras. I think I have like 3 of those. Oh, these are the stones that I just took off. I didn't mean to leave that over there. Okay, looks like I have 1 sodalite. I've got a carnelian, howlite. Oh my goodness. I just opened this up and kind of put it over here. I've got some black onyx that just came in. I actually do not know the name of that one. Kind of embarrassed, but I don't. Whatever. We have hematite. And, oh, this is a really pretty one. This is a tiger's eye, but it's like a little one. Do you guys see that? So pretty. We have amazonite. I have a couple amazonite. I'm going through here because I'm like, I want to actually offer some of these to my daughters. So that's funny, huh? Oh, there's a really pretty aquamarine amazonite, but it's the little one. That's really beautiful. So, Oh, yep. There's some black onyx. I have a little baby one of the rose quartz. It's so cute. I absolutely love these. Look how pretty that looks. So you can actually couple these up and wear multiple of these at the same time. So let me just kind of show you what these look like. If you were to go ahead and wear multiple, absolutely love it. Isn't that pretty? Even just putting like multiple on. People have asked me, is there such a thing as putting on too much? And I'm like, yeah. So let me tell you how you will know. If you start to feel dizzy, or if you start to feel like uncentered, and you don't know what else would have caused that, if you feel like, oh, like this is too much, like what's happening, take off your gemstones that you have on your person and add only 1 or 2 of them back in and see if that shifts. If that makes a difference, then you know that you had some stones that had conflicting vibrations. Like, let's say you have one that's all about like waking you up and getting you like hyped up or whatever, and then you have another one that's all about calming you down and relaxing you, and you have these 2 stones that you're putting on, and it's like your energy's like, whoa, which way am I going, right? So that is a way for you to know. And you can literally clear them, just take them off, and then go ahead and choose from that. And yeah, Amy, she says, good to know. It really is good to know, because I didn't understand that at first. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like for reals. Yeah, you guys, which ones are your favorites? Tell me which ones are your favorites out of those that we're seeing here. I only have just a few of these, of each one of these, and I definitely would recommend choosing the ones that really resonate with you, that you feel the most attracted to. I can go ahead and share a few of these. This particular one, the malachite, I would recommend, obviously, this one, which is kind of funny. It's green, but it's really, really good for, oh, that's funny, Jonathan. I lava you. That's cute. For the heart chakra, because the heart chakra is all about green, right? So that one's really, really awesome. The other thing is the tiger's eye, even the red tiger's eye. The red tiger's eye is a little bit stronger in my opinion. That's just my own personal opinion, but it's a really good one for grounding and for protection energy as well, just like the black ones. Okay. This one's all about like self-love. If you've really been trying to love yourself even that much more, or those mother wounds that we were talking about, right? Yeah. That's really good. And I just love this one. I might not actually give this one away. I might not. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Hey, don't judge me. I'm like, oh, I didn't get to look at these as close as that. Is just stunning. I mean, really, like I bet my kids are going to freak out over that one. I'll have to get some more of those for sure. Okay. And yes, all of these. I think I'll just have to bring some of these to the conference to offer for sure. Oh, they're just stunning. So pretty. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose someone who said pick me. Boom. Am I allowed to pick my aunt? I like look at the comments and just point, but it's my aunt that won. I'm going to say yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and let her choose which one first, and then we'll go ahead and do another giveaway as well. So congratulations to my aunt, Rhonda Quillisi. Is that how you say your last name? I don't even know how you say your last name. That's kind of embarrassing. But seriously, you just won. So she says chakra. I think that means that you like the chakra bracelet that looks like this one. Is that right? Is that which one you wanted? You guys go ahead and congratulate my aunt, Aunt Rhonda. That's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and totally award that to her, because I've never said, hey, family can't win or anything like that. But let's go ahead and do another one as well. So congratulations to you. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. And I just need to like maybe write your name down so I know that that one is going to you. And will you like Facebook or text me your mailing address? Because I don't think I know that. Don't post your address here on the Facebook page, but you can go ahead and just let me know privately. Okay, so I'm going to say this one is for Aunt Rhonda. It's so funny and very, very cool. Isn't that awesome that I have an aunt that's on here, you guys? And she's like support in me. I feel like that is really awesome because I actually do have some family that's like, energy is bad and we don't know what you're doing. And so it's kind of nice to be able to have someone else on there that is also related to me and loves me and supports me. So very cool. Thank you so much, Aunt Rhonda. I appreciate you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and choose another winner as well. This person is Sue Pine. So congratulations to Sue. Sue, which one were you most interested in? And then I am going to do one more. So we have a total of 3 winners on here. And Sue, I think I have your address already, so we should be good there. Just let me know which one you'd like to win for free. And yeah, congratulations to Sue. Thank you guys all so much for congratulating people when they win. I feel like that's just really good juju. So, okay, Sue saying Malachite. So I'm going to go ahead and put her down for that one. And I'm going to write winner so I know. And then let's go ahead and do another one. This one we're going to choose from somebody who is congratulating the other winners. So I'll go ahead and do that in just a second here. And I just got to choose her. Okay, out. All right. Yay. Heck yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do, I feel like I'm spinning like a roulette table, you know, the wheel. That's what I feel like I'm doing whenever I'm doing that one. So Crystal's saying, what's a good stone for father-child relationship? I don't know what any of the books say, but the one that I've used for that personally is Tiger's Eye and then also Malachite. So both of those actually. So yeah, this is so much fun, you guys. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and choose. Oh, wait, that person wasn't congratulating, so I'm going to go ahead and do another one. This one is Dana Speaker. So Dana, congratulations. You won the 3rd one. And will you please, excuse me, will you please share with us which one you were most interested in winning so that I can go ahead and put you down and we'll get that shipped out to you as well. Okay, so that one is for Dana Speaker. Congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and put you down as winner. I just need to know which one you want. Hoping that she's still on with us. Do you guys see what she's claiming? Which one she wants? Oh, Black Onyx. You got it. Okay. Congratulations to everyone. And now what I'm going to do is it is 10:49 a.m. Mountain Time. And what I'd like to do next is I'd like to ask if anyone would like me to ship out a bracelet to them. I am going to go ahead and do a quick little auction style here. We have 3 of the large beads of the rose quartz. These are $7 each. You are required to pay for your own shipping. They are generally right between $3.50 and $4, depending on how many you get, of course. But I will message you over your grand total. You can pay either Venmo or PayPal. I have a link that I can send you. And if you're not interested, that's totally cool. You don't have to. We're only going to do this for about 5 to 10 minutes here. And then we're going to go ahead and have our guest speakers on. Again, I want to make sure you guys know that every person who purchases today is going to get a free gift, which is going to be a bundle of pebble stones. And I've just shared with you lots and lots of different ways that you can utilize those in your own home or your space that you're in all the time. So I want to make sure that you guys know about that. So we only have a limited number here. So if you're interested, you're going to want to comment pretty quick. So if you're interested in the rose quartz, these are the pink ones with the larger beads. I have 3 of them. So if you want one, go ahead and put in rose quartz, $7. And then we're gonna go ahead and put you down for that. Okay, so if you want one of these, let me know. And then what we'll do is put you down for that. So that is this one. And then let's go ahead and ask who is interested in the lava bead bracelet. I have, okay, so Tina and Suzanne and Dana, I've got those 3 rose quartz are all sold. Thank you so much for that. Okay, we have our lava, the lava ones. These are all $7, by the way. None of them cost more than that. For this week only, we're going to go ahead and raise the prices after that. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. So if you want this one, you're going to put lava bracelet, $7. Okay. Yes. And yes, you can, Rachel. I will absolutely do that. And then you don't have to pay for the shipping either. So yeah, Christine is asking, are the rose quartz that one for the helper mother issues? Yes, that is the right one. So Kathy, would you be interested in the lava one? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we've got Sierra wants the lava one and Kathy wants the lava one. And Rachel, are you saying that you would also like one? Okay, perfect. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and I so far have 3 claimed. So Stacy Sage wants one, and I've got 1 more. Okay, let's see here. I will have a rose quartz at the Energy Healing Conference because by then I will have gotten a whole new shipment in. I do not have any more rose quartz that I can ship out this week, but if you guys come to the conference, I will go ahead and keep them at the $7 price. Am I doing that? Yes, I can do that. Okay, I'll do that. So yeah, you can just pick up the rose quartz at the conference. Okay. I do not have any more to ship out though right now. So I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. And let's see here. So I think I've got all of these are now sold. So I'm going to be putting them over there so I do not try to sell any more of them. So I am going to okay. So I'm just asking Kathy if she'll please write this down for me so that way I can keep it straight for everyone. I definitely do not want to mess it up. And I've done that before. I'm not perfect. That's for dang sure. So yeah, I will make sure we get lots of the rose quartz for the conference. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and do the howlite. Let's go ahead and talk for just a quick sec about how many of those that I have. I have 1 baby one. If you want the baby howlite, put down baby howlite. If you want the big howlite, go ahead and let me know. I have 4 of the howlite. Nope, I have 5. Okay, so I have 5 howlite. If you'd like one. Oh, Tina, don't do that. You'll totally throw me off. Once you claim it, please don't give it away because that's where we got messed up last time. People were saying, I want it. And then, no, I don't want it. And then we were just like a mess. We were like, wait, who has it and who doesn't? And all the things. And we were getting messed up. So once you claim it, please don't give it back. Please message us. That's how we get your address and your payment and all the things. If you don't message me, I literally can't send it to you. I have 5 things upstairs from people who they said they wanted it, but then they never got back with me. So then I wasn't able to do it. So for those of you who are interested in the howlite is known as the calming stone. It's also known as the stone that helps people who may be struggling with some emotional. So I just want to encourage you, if that is something that you know that you personally could benefit from, that's one that I would recommend for that specifically. So yeah, no, you're totally good. You're totally good. Okay. So we have on here, Sierra wants a howlite. Nikki wants a big howlite. Dana wants a big howlite and Sue wants a big howlite. Linda, do you want the little one or the big one? Because it looks like they're almost all gone. So go ahead and say really quick. Do you want the big one or the baby one? I just love the baby one. It's so cute, right? They're so much fun. Okay. So, oh no, you're totally good. Don't even worry about that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of the howlites over there. Linda, I got you down for the big one then. And let's go ahead and see what I have next. we're going to go ahead and do the red tiger's eye. If you are interested in the red tiger's eye, go ahead and comment right now. I have 1, 2, 3 for sure. Let me see if I have 4 of the red tiger's eye. I actually feel like the red tiger's eye should be more than double that, but $7 is a freaking way good deal. For this one, we're going to go ahead and still offer it for $7. I have 4 of them. So if you're interested in red tiger's eye, go ahead and comment down below. Okay, Sue is saying she wants one. Who else would like one? We have 3 left. It's so pretty, don't you think? Okay, so I've got Sue, Stacy, Linda, and Christine wants them. That's all I have. So I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't have any more. Kathy and Tisha, I don't have you guys down for one because I only have these 4. But message me and we'll see what we can do. That's all I have for guaranteed for people with that one. And yeah, Christine, I'm not custom making these. So these are pretty universal sizes and they are stretchy. So they should accommodate you. I hope that that will make sense. Okay, perfect. All right. We're going to go ahead and do just a couple more before we are bringing on our guest speakers today. And I just want to say huge shout out to all of our speakers, our sponsors, our wonderful guests that come on and share so much wisdom and are just so freaking awesome. I just am so thankful for all of you. We have them starting up in just a minute here. Okay, so this is what we have, you guys. Amazonite is the next one. And I only have, oh, I just found the 4th. I have 4. Nope, I have 5. I have 5 of them. So if you're interested in the Amazonite, these are $7. Authentic gemstones. I know my source, so we're good. And I have 5 of them. So if you want Amazonite bracelet, you're going to go ahead and put that in the comments. Amazonite bracelet, $7. Okay, go ahead and put that in. If you put the $7, that's how I know that you're bidding. If you don't, then I don't know. So that's, please put that in. Okay, so Sue wants one. Please put $7 in. Thank you. Nikki wants one. Kathy wants one. Julie Lane wants one. Oh, Jasmine, you're saying 2, but there's only 1 more here. And then everyone else, I'm so sorry. I don't have any more. They're sold out completely. So this is all I have. I will try to get more, but like, I love you guys. I'm always like, oh, don't be mad at me. Okay, so everybody else who put their name down as one after Jasmine's comment there, I don't have any more for you, so I'm so sorry. The winners of the Amazonite are, and I'm just going to say it out loud so we have it and everybody knows that they're counted as one, is I have one for Sue, I have one for Nikki, and I have one for Kathy Wilkes. I have one for Julie Lane, and then I have one for Jasmine. Although I do have a baby one. So Jasmine, I'm going to give you first dibs on that since you were claiming 2, okay? All right, and then I have 3 tiger's eye. If you want a tiger's eye, you guys, these are so amazing. I love these ones. Tiger's eye, again, we'll go over that really quick. Grounding, protection, all the things, right? So if you would like one of these, Linda, yes, we can put you down for the baby highlight because nobody else claimed that. And so tiger's eye, and then this is our last one that we're going to do. I was going to do some of these others, but we are out of time. So if you are interested in one of these tiger's eye, this is just plain tiger's eye, please put tiger's eye $7. And I'm going to do the first 3 who claim it. Dana Speaker, you're one. And you got it. Okay, I have 2 more of these left. So Dana Speaker has 1. Jasmine is saying yes to the baby one. And anybody else? We have 2 left. Julie Lane is saying yes on the tiger's eye. That means I have 1 left. 1 more. All right. And I am asking a very, very humble plea. If you won one of those biddings, I'm asking you super kindly to please message me either on Facebook, or you can also go ahead and message me on the page here, the Facebook page, Energy Healing Conference. Or you can also send me an email if you're watching on YouTube. This is my private email. Please write it down. I am very responsive to my emails. I promise I will check them and we'll get you them shipped out right away. So I am super pleased to bring on today. Thank you everyone for playing. And congratulations to all the winners. And thank you guys so much for the book suggestions and the crystal recommendations. You guys are just fabulous. I'm so thankful for you. Now I'd like to go ahead and shift gears. I'm going to be bringing on our first speaker, and she is going to be coming to the Energy Healing Conference happening this next weekend in Sandy, Utah. I'm going to go ahead and put the link for the comments down in here for you so that you guys can all see it. But I also want to just let you know she's not just a speaker, she's also my very best friend in the entire freaking universe. And I've known her for more than half my life. I do trust her, and I have trusted her with my life. She's saved my life, actually, quite a few times. She is one of the most intuitive, and she's really humble. So I'm just going to say this for her. If there's something going on in my life, but I haven't reached out to her, she messages me and she knows it, like spot on. This girl really can feel energy like no one else. She lives in Washington and I live in Utah. And even if I haven't talked to her for a few weeks, she knows what's up. So I am going to go ahead and turn the time over to her right now. But you guys send her some love. Welcome her to our virtual stage here, and bringing her on right now. Hey, girl, how are you?
Good. How are you?
So good.
Good. I look like a hot mess, man. I just got out of the gym. I was like, I gotta get back so fast.
That is so awesome. Oh, heck yeah. I'm so excited for you doing this bodybuilding competition. It's going to be amazing. You're going to rock it.
It is so fun. So fun.
All right. Well, I am going to turn the time over to you, but I just wanted people to like know about your classes, what's going on, how they can connect with you, all the things. So I'll go ahead and turn the time over to you.
Awesome. Thank you. I love you. Well, you guys, I'm super excited. Typically, I do a lot of spiritual profiling. And when we go and we do classes normally over the last 6, almost 7 years, through all of these different energy healing conferences and different events that we've done, typically we get on stage and we start teaching processes on how energy works or different things like that. This time I felt really prompted to do it a little bit differently. So this time we're going to actually be doing a lot of more messages from the other side, how to actually really connect and feel those loved ones that are passed. So many people think, oh, she does, missing persons cases and body recovery cases and all these different things. And they think, oh, she's just woo-woo. She's got this gift that nobody else has. And that's really not true, you guys. We all have the opportunity and the ability to really feel frequency, feel vibration, and feel the other side all on our own. And so my goal for this upcoming conference is to help as many of you guys actually hear on the other side, for not just like during my class, but for yourself. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to start out and we're just going to hit the ground running. So we're going to start profiling right off the bat. We're not going to do as much teaching like we normally do. We want to really have you guys experience this on so many different levels. And so I want you to come willing to be seen, whether you have someone that's passed and you want to connect with that person. Like, I welcome that. And I hope that you come with that hope and that energy in your heart to receive that and be able to hear and feel that. And I will be literally the whole time pulling people up, as many people as I possibly can in the time that I have. We're going to pull you guys up and we're going to really talk about behavioral patterns, blocks, messages from your loved ones on the other side, environment, how to shift different things, and how to get that guidance and how to really kind of live more in alignment. And so what that kind of looks like when I work with clients, I tell them, here's the deal. There is most of our lives, we are in a position where we are going to basically be like, oh, life, oh, my job, oh, my family, you know, like, and we're doing task things to get through the day. And it's like every time something really awesome happens, everybody's like, yeah, woohoo, this is so awesome. And they get so excited that something super awesome and super great's happening. And then they go back to the mundane and the grind and they do all of that. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, what's up? Something so awesome's happening. And what we find, oh, sorry, you guys, I apparently I have visitors. My dog's going crazy. I apologize. So anyway, what we're doing is we're going to try and get you to the point where you're going to actually live in the, yeah, life's awesome. I just got out of the gym. I'm in alignment. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Things are always working out for me. And then when something goes wrong, you kind of dip out and you go, oh, okay, that sucks. This is how I get back into alignment. And we're going to go, okay, here we go. We're back into alignment. And so usually it takes anywhere from, I would say about 4 to 6 weeks for you guys as clients to start hearing on the other side. But the bear part, like I can have anybody hearing on the other side in under 15 minutes. Like that's not a problem. That we can do that. It's the trust part that you're hearing and you're willing to trust and take that next step, right? And so that's the hard part, is hearing enough and recognizing how the body's talking to you enough so that you can actually go, okay, I know what this is. I know that this comes in a certain way. I know that my body receives information this way. And we kind of dial in on how you receive things, how you hear things, and then we flip that into staying in alignment, trusting yourself, exercises on how to create that trust between you and your source, right? God, universe, higher power, whatever that is for you. Totally, that's good. But we want to create that connection so that you're trusting that, right? So I ask that everybody take about 3 months. So it's a 3-month commitment when you sign up for my VIP service. The 3 months ensures by that 2.5 month mark, you are really hearing, you're trusting, you're taking action, and then you're getting those responses that, that life and that flow, everything just seems to get easier and easier and easier. So that's really where we want to be when we're in alignment, right? People always ask me all the time, how do you have so much energy? You have all of this energy all day long. And it's funny, even yesterday, I had 2 or 3 people say that to me. Every time I see you, you have the same, you're totally got all of this energy. How do you get up at 4:15 in the morning and go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and still have this energy? Well, it's because for the majority of the time, am not truly on my energy. Okay. So I'm more on source energy, God's energy, like creation energy, than my own. And so as you learn to live in alignment, a lot of things start happening, right? So flow starts happening. So when flow starts happening, we release resistance in the body. As we release resistance in the body, the stress level comes down. Your stress level starts coming down. Your weight starts coming down. The body starts looking healthier. The mind starts looking healthier. You start having way more.
Did your sound just go off? I think we just lost her sound. Dang. All right, well maybe she'll be back on in just a second. We'll wait for just a second.
I literally I got a call in the middle of this. I'm like, what is going on?
All right, no problem.
Things always happen for a reason. Anyway, so you just got to roll with the punches. And sometimes things just happen and you go, okay, well, you know what? It is what it is. And it is through those moments where you don't, like, even just now, right? So think about this for yourself. If you were in the middle of doing what I'm doing currently, you have had interruptions, you've got people calling in, you've got all of these different things going on, and it can either derail me and I can be super upset about it and I can be bugged by it and I can be like, you know, let it ruin my day or let it ruin the rest of, you know, what we're talking about. Or I can step back and go, oh, that's funny. That's really okay. And so you just roll with it. You start learning to flow with it. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, somebody wasn't listening before and maybe you needed to hear what's coming next. Maybe there was a pause that needed to be had for whatever reason. Timing, God, universe, higher power, it is all an incredible, incredible energy to be flowing on. And so it's super important to me that I get to help you guys do that. And the way that I do that is being able to recognize frequency, being able to recognize vibration, be able to recognize energy of different types, right? And so if I know what something feels like within my body, then I can discern between what's going on in here and what's going on out here, right? And so that allows me to start bridging the gap for you guys and asking questions. Now, I know this week I've had a couple clients that actually got to meet. One was at the Layton conference, and she was able this week to really feel her husband that had passed this last year. And she was able to move past and give herself some grace through the grief process. And she's really started like living in alignment. Things are flowing in and different things are happening in her life. Goals are starting to get achieved, even though she has this deep grief because she had this big, big love. She's starting to move through that and she's able to feel him and she's able to communicate and she's able to start noticing that energy. And so that's really my hope for you guys. My hope is that, one, you guys will be able to hear on the other side. And like I said, as many of you guys as I can possibly bring up onto the stage when we're at the conference, I'm going to try and help you right then and there here. Okay, so we're just going to be doing this. I will give little points on what I'm doing and you'll be able to hear me ask the questions. So you'll be able to pick up on that. But this time, I just want to be able to help as many people in a short period of time as I possibly can. So if you have someone that's passed that you want to connect with and you want to learn how to hear on the other side for yourself, show up, come to the class. If you want to have that one-on-one time with me at my booth, you better get there early, like when the doors open, and get your name on the list, because my day books out literally within minutes of the doors opening. And typically if we have the evening event the night before, usually that's totally booked out. So I want to be able to touch base with you. I do sessions every 20 minutes at my booth. Come get your name dialed in. Let's get you handled there. You can also definitely come to the class, which I hope you do. I would love to see a huge amount of people being able to hear for themselves on the other side, to be able to start recognizing what alignment feels like and what the difference, the palpable difference, the actual physical feeling of energy within your space and then within someone else's space. I really want you guys to get good at really feeling that, hearing that, and recognizing how the body receives that. Okay, because we all have these different gifts. We all have these different ways of receiving the energy. So it's just really figuring out what way you hear, see, smell, taste, like know all of those different things, right? So that's what we're really going to focus on. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Okay, so I do want to just comment here.
I can't hear you.
Your website, KristenHicks.com, has a spot for people to go sign up on your email. I'm just going to encourage people to go there to do that. Can everybody else hear me okay? Can you guys all hear me? No, you can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's so weird that you can't hear me. Anyway, maybe it's just your internet today. But I would encourage you guys to go check that out. And she's right. Her actual schedule fills up super fast. So highly recommend getting in on that for sure. You guys are awesome. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and let you keep talking. I'm so sorry you can't hear me.
Okay, I didn't hear anything you said. I don't know why, but the mic's not able to transfer onto this side. So, yeah, I would just keep going because I can't hear for whatever reason on that side. But definitely, if you guys are interested in connecting with me, you're more than welcome to go to KristenHicks.com and get with me that way. If you want to Facebook Messenger me, you're more than welcome to do that. And like I said, come to the conference and let's get you guys signed up. Let's do those 20-minute sessions, or let's come to the class and let's see how many of you we can literally get up on stage and get you hearing as quickly as possible. So we'll really work on that. I hope that helps. Tam, I'm not sure if there's something else, if there's another question that I can help answer.
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are either going to watch this video live or on the replay. And I feel like they would probably like be missing out if they didn't hear about your VIP. So can you talk a little bit about your VIP?
Talk to them about families.
VIP. I'll put it in the comments.
I have no idea.
And my phone's dead or else.
So the VIP night. Are we talking about the VIP night?
No.
Oh, good. No?
Service. Your VIP.
I don't know why.
Service.
Can everybody else hear you?
Yeah. It's okay. You're good. Will you talk to them about
You know what? This is my sign. I just need to move to Utah. That's it. That's it. I'm moving to Utah, y'all. I guess I'm going to call it now. Might as well manifest that now.
Yes, do it. I miss you so bad. She moved away like 20 years ago.
So you want me to talk about families? VIP night?
You.
No.
Your VIP service. Yes.
My family? You want to know about my family?
This is so funny.
You know what? I think everybody should come have a night with you and I. I think it would be super fun. We could play charades. It would be so fun.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
Y'all, this is what we do all day long. We laugh at each other. We love each other.
So much fun. Tell them about your VIP service.
Oh, my VIP service.
Yeah.
So I touched on it for just a second. So it's a 3-month commitment, right? So we had talked about that. So basically what it is normally I charge $555 for the month. It's a 3-month commitment. You have an hour each week. It's the same day, same time. And what we're doing is we're creating trust that we're really going to be diving in and working on you at the same time each month. Now for the conference pricing is only $333. So we're going to be offering that for you guys at the conference. However, it is only a conference pricing. I don't do this unless I'm at conference. Okay. And that's only because I love you guys so much. And I love Tammy and I like helping you guys out. And I think it's awesome. But you get an hour each week. And then you have 24-hour-a-day text access to me. And I'm serious when I say you have 24 hours in a day accessible to me. So if you have a panic attack at 2 a.m. and you cannot pull yourself out of it, you're going to text me and I'm going to jump on the phone with you guys and I'm going to help walk you through it. And I'm going to teach you how to balance the energy so that we don't have that problem going on. Okay. We get to shift the energy and transfer the energy in a different way. And I get to walk you through it. The reason why I do this, which is not like any other practitioner I've heard of, the reason why I do it this way is because for me growing up, I remember for so many years, like I'd be like, I'd go to a counselor, I'd go see somebody, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I so want to tell this person about this. Oh, I'm going to remember to tell them this week. And then, or at my next appointment. And then I would space it and I would leave the appointment. I'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't tell them.
Now who's calling you? I'm just kidding. I love you. That is awesome. All right. Well, it's all good. It's totally all good. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I love her so much. All right. Well, there you go. There's the information. You guys can go ahead and message her. That's awesome. It's actually time for our next speaker anyway. So we're going to go ahead and bring on the amazing Angela Nuzbomb. Angela, how are you? Can you hear me? Woo! Yeah. I'm so happy.
Hey there. How's it going?
So good. Thank you so much for being ready and on time here. I feel bad that we kind of dropped Kristen there, like her internet service, but it's time to move on. So we're going to go ahead and just turn the time over to you. Will you please introduce who you are, what you do, and share some of the information that you have coming up? And then I also would like to go ahead and put your Facebook page up right out of the gate here so that people know how to find you as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much, friends.
All right. First of all, I want you to recognize that the world is in a spiritual battle. And we need every warrior to stand up and to shine their light. There's been an assault on our identities, and it's one that overshadows who we are. And I guarantee you've seen this because it shows up as numbness, as anxiety, depression, and society's detrimental expectations. How many of you have heard of the shoulds? Oh, you're a teacher, so you should do this. You're a mom, so you should. You're a student, so you should. And I guarantee that you have heard something that one of those identities should be doing, right? 5 years ago, I had a list of everything I should get done in a day. And I had a 6-week-old baby. I had 3 other kids under the age of 8, and I was exhausted. We had just made our 4th move in 3 years. And these weren't small moves. These were 5 to 7 hours from each other. And I felt completely alone. And I got up and I thought, today I should be able to vacuum my floors, unstack that stack of boxes, and get the dishes done. But I have to do it quick because I have a 6-week-old baby that will want to feed in an hour. And so I'm running around and I'm unstacking boxes and I'm putting everything away and I'm doing dishes. And my little 8-year-old comes and she says, Mom, can we please do something fun today? Fun? I don't want fun. Fun means a mess. Fun means more chaos that I have to deal with, and it means more vacuuming. I can only see the crafts everywhere on the floor. I don't want to have fun. And I looked at her and I could feel my heart rate increase. And I thought, how can I possibly be a good mom right now when I don't even want to have fun? And it was at that moment that my 6-week-old started crying and it was time to nurse. And I said, okay, let's take you outside. We'll hook up the sprinkler system and we will let you play in the sprinklers. That way, at least the house will stay as organized as it is right now. So we went out, we set everything up, And I sat down to nurse my baby. And I breathed. For the first time in heaven knows how long, I stopped to take a breath. And I realized I didn't know who I was anymore. And it was this beautiful spring morning. It was one that you could stop and contemplate the world. And the wind blowed across my face. And I could smell the tulips just barely starting to bloom. And I thought, I want to stop and breathe again. But I didn't want to do it alone. So I called my friend 5.5 hours away. I said, hey, how's it going? And I was trying to be really upbeat because I didn't want to put my sorrow and my anxiety on her. And she just stopped and she says, friend, how are you doing? Fine. Yeah? What are you doing for fun? Fun. Right now I'm watching my kids run through the sprinkler. She says, sweetheart, that's what your kids are doing. What are you doing? And I couldn't answer because I didn't even know what I did for fun anymore. Knowing who you are is not about what you do for everyone else. It's about who you are, what you desire in your life. And this battle that we're in is a fight for our identities. And one of the greatest tools we have is the gift of empathy, the ability to feel emotions and to work through them, to create your life and shine your light. So who am I? My name is Angela Nusbaum. I am a massage therapist and a mentor, and I specialize in helping people recognize what emotions are showing up in the physical plane, because this is your soul's journey. Your soul is a combination between your spirit and your body, and your soul is the expression of that. So when your spirit tries to tell your body, you are worth this, you are a divine being created by a divine being, and your body says, but I'm not enough. I should do this. I should do that. And you go into this state of this frequency of pain and neglect. And when you understand the messages that your body is fighting your spirit on, when it says, I'm not enough, and your spirit says, yes, you are. And I will show you. And your body aches to agree, to recognize that divine potential within you. It shows up in different areas of your body. And this is so cool because it doesn't matter who you are or where you are. If you have a pain that is not a reflection of the physical experience you've had. So say you go out and you stub your toe. Well, that's not necessarily a spiritual message. It means that you weren't paying attention, you stubbed your toe. But if you're walking around and your shoulders ache and you haven't done anything to them, and maybe they've ached for days, and you think, why are my shoulders aching? That's a message that you're taking on burdens that are not your own. And when you process through and you say, you know what, I don't have to take on your crap, and you allow yourself to be that divine being. When you recognize you're a divine being, it means you recognize that your value, your worth is not contingent about what other people think of you. And it's empowering. I had a sister, she was in high school, and someone came up to her and said, your clothes don't match. And she says, well, it's a good thing that you aren't wearing them then. See, she could have gone into the expression of embarrassment or shame that she wasn't wearing something that was socially approved. And instead she said, you know what? That's your story, not mine. And because of that, she had the ability to step into something beautiful, this confidence that said, I am enough, whether or not you like me or what I'm doing or what I'm wearing. Isn't it beautiful when you can stand in the identity of what you choose? See, our identities are about our choice, who we desire to become, not the actions that say, okay, we've done X, Y, and Z, but the choice to be the person who, the mom who truly loves her children, the teacher who has so much excitement to teach her students, the student who desires to learn. All of these things are what we are creating, not who we are, because it's the emotion and the choice behind it that creates our identity. Excuse me. There's someone out there that needs to understand that you are not always what you're feeling. When you are looking at calibrating your spirit and your body to create your soul, there are so many frequencies that are influencing you and trying to determine your frequency. And you can go into a space and you can recognize someone is really pissed off right here. Or you can go into space, recognize someone else is really pissed off here, and I choose not to be. And that's the opportunity that I have for you as we're looking towards the energy conference. I'm so excited to teach you about this body signals that are telling your spirit is telling your body that this is what I want you to understand. Because when the body doesn't understand something, it interprets it as pain. And so these signals that are coming at you are the physical representation of what your spirit is telling you. And we get to discuss a little bit of that in that program. We get to talk about how to stop being influenced by everyone else's stuff around you, to create these boundaries that say, you know what, I am enough, that I don't have to be told who I am by you. I don't have to accept your impression of who I am, because I am a divine being created by a divine being. Isn't that so empowering to know that you are more than what you have done? You are who you choose. So why is this important? Because your emotional awareness increases your mental health and your ability to thrive in your life. So a personal experience. One of the tools I use is the expression, what is mine is mine, what is yours is yours. I also energetically zip up. And I have children who are in speech programs, and they have had, at this point, they had moved a lot. So I went to a new school, and the first experience I had was absolutely horrible. I went in and I couldn't express myself. I felt off. I felt anxious. I felt frustrated and just in a state of overwhelm. And I thought that was the worst meeting I have ever had. And I walked away feeling completely defeated, like I wasn't an advocate for my child. And they said, well, we're going to meet again in 6 weeks because we want to touch base. I said, okay. So 6 weeks more. And I processed through and I was like, I didn't like the energy that was there. See, I can feel people's energy as if it were my own. And if I don't recognize that what I'm feeling is not mine, I will get into a state of confusion. So I was like, this time I'm not going to let that happen. So I got someone else to watch my kids. I worked through any things that I needed to work through. So I recognized some of the emotions that I was harboring that day. And then I went in I drove over and I sat in my car for a minute and I made sure I zipped up and I just said, you know, what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. I'm creating a boundary between what your emotions say and what mine say, because mine are what is true for me. And I walked in and I watched this lady go from my nose to my toes. And what that does is it lowers your energetic boundary. It's like unzipping you. And I watched her do it and I was like, oh my goodness, that is not okay. And so I sit back up. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. And I had one of the best conversations with this group because I was in my own energy and I wasn't concerned about what their story was. And when you can be your own identity instead of someone else's, it will empower you in ways you didn't even realize you needed. So I'm really looking forward to having you in this class. I will be offering a free mini class at that event. If you're in the class at the time, then you'll have access to that just by signing up. So I am really excited and looking forward to seeing you all on not this Saturday, next Saturday. It's going to be fun. You still there, Tammy?
Yeah, I'm here. How are you? Oh my gosh, I just missed you so much. I haven't seen you for a while, and that was just awesome. And I know exactly where you are. You're in your massage room, you guys. This woman has completely like magical hands. And can I just love on you for just a second here?
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm fangirling or something, but she lives like far away from me, over an hour away from me. And I would drive all the time to go there. Now my sister's a massage therapist, but when I was getting a massage from you, I would be on the table and you would be able to identify certain emotions and clear them so well and just be able to identify so many amazing things. Anyway, she's like really got it going on, you guys. And I love your new messaging and your stories and the analogies. And I could feel what you were talking about. And how many of you also could really feel what she was talking about? Angela is are you still in Kaysville?
I am, yeah.
So yeah, she's in Kaysville, up and down the Wasatch Front. But you service people that are all over the place with your mentoring, not just through massage, right?
Correct. So I have a program that's on an online learning portal, and then we'll have a live that I will offer, a live group.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so now people can also go to your Facebook page here, which is Foundation Massage Mentoring.
No, that's interesting. No, it should be Aligning with Angela.
Okay.
Did I get that link sent to you?
My team sent me this link, so I apologize if that is.
So it's Foundation Massage Mentoring it's foundationmentoring.com is my website.
Okay, so where would you like people to go? And we'll put that on the screen.
Just let's go to Aligning with Angela is my group, or they can feel free to message me through my personal messenger, and then just connect with me at the event. Okay,
perfect. So I'm so sorry. That has been up across your screen the entire time you were talking. I literally at the beginning. So I am sorry that wasn't correct.
That's okay. I know I signed the paper saying, this is what we're going to do. And maybe, I don't know. I did it once and then it didn't go through. So
it's all good.
Right.
So I loved your point of view as well. Christine saying, I loved this as well. You guys go ahead and you can also find her at the Aligning with Angela Facebook group, or you can message her. Her name is across the screen as well. You guys will be able to connect with her at the event also. So I am so sorry about that.
No, it's good. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. Fantastic stuff. And really look at that beautiful picture behind her. Isn't that so pretty?
Isn't it fun?
So peaceful and beautiful and fun. Okay, you're awesome. All right, thank you so much. Again, I appreciate you so much. All right, you guys, I'll make sure that I have the link correct. Jeanette, will you please make sure I have the link that I'm putting up across the screen correct? I'm going to also do the same thing for you as well. I've had a few people asking me how to connect with Kristen as well on Facebook, so I'm going to go ahead and put her link up as well, just not across the screen, but here in the comments, so you guys can find her easy. And now I feel like I'm tripping all over my words, blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that, Angela. All right, let me go ahead and bring on our next speaker. This is the amazing Jeanette VanLeer. She has been to our conferences for years. How are you, my friend?
Hi, I'm doing great, Tammy. It is so awesome to be here with you.
Same. So happy to see you as well. Go ahead and I'm going to have you introduce yourself. Tell us a little about what your conference is on. And then I also know that you have a freebie for everyone who's on. So I'll go ahead and put that link up for everybody as well. Thank you so much for being here.
All right. I just want to quickly thank Angela. She actually is just 5 minutes away from me. And yes, her massages are amazing. So just a quick plug for her. Kristen Hicks as well. And to Tammy for creating these amazing opportunities so that we can all learn more about energy work and the power that it can have in our lives. So my name's Jeanette VanLeer, and I love to empower influencers to get out of their own way so they can utilize their spiritual gifts to live their inspired, abundant, and fulfilling life. And how many of you guys within the last few days have woke up feeling off, feeling just not quite yourself? Maybe thoughts of fear and worry have been running through your minds, feelings of not enough. Go ahead in the comments and just give me a thumbs up if you can relate with that. And I thought I would be able to see, oh, there we go. I just need to click comments over here and I can hopefully see. Yes, I can see all your comments. Awesome. Yeah, that is something that is common for all of us. And while I am a personal development junkie and I fully recommend doing things to increase your personal development every single day and improving your mindset and all of the things, life is going to life, and there's just going to be those days when you're just not feeling like yourself. So in my presentation today, I am going to teach you 3 things, 3 powerful tools that you can do in 5 minutes to help you raise your vibration, get back into your personal power, and be able to be in a mindset where you can handle any challenges or anything that comes up that day a lot more efficiently and effectively. Sound good? Sound like juicy stuff? Stuff that you really want? I know I don't know what I would do without these tools that I'm going to teach you. But before I do that, I want to give you a little bit of backstory to help you really understand why these tools work and why they're important. So in any moment with our mindset, we are either thinking thoughts that are in scarcity or we are thinking thoughts that are abundant. Now, I'm not talking about those thoughts of what should I have for dinner and things like that, but thoughts that, either keep us stuck in our comfort zone and keep us not moving forward, or thoughts that help us to live from inspiration. And I just want to ask you guys the question, what emotion, if you were to just pick one emotion, what emotion do you think it is that drives scarcity? And just go ahead and put it in the chat for me. Just want you to think about that for a minute. That emotion is fear. Fear drives scarcity. And there's actually 3 really common emotions that you don't associate with fear, that fear actually is the driving factor that creates those emotions. That is overwhelm, judgment and comparison, and anger. So here's a quick little tip. When you're feeling any of these emotions, or really any other low vibrational emotion, and I just want to say, guys, there's no bad or good emotion. We're normal. We're going to feel all kinds of emotions throughout the day. So don't judge yourself with how you're feeling. Feel your feelings. But the key is you don't want, if your feelings are producing heavy, low vibrational energy, you don't want to stay there. And that's why I love to give people tools that can help them shift from a lower vibration to a higher vibration when life is lifing. And so when you're feeling that fear, if you just ask yourself, okay, what is it that I'm feeling that drives this fear? And then think of, okay, what would be the opposite emotions of what I'm feeling? And what would I need to believe to think those feelings? And that will help you get aligned with universal principles of truth. And it's when we're aligned with universal principles of truth that we are going to be in our power. We are going to be in a place where we are able to create more abundance, more fulfillment, more satisfaction, more courage, more personal power in our lives. And so, speaking about abundance, what do you guys think is that emotion, if you were to pick one, that drives abundance? Somebody else said also envy, shame, absolutely, all of those. Fear drives all of those. Well, it is pure love that drives abundance. And I don't say unconditional love just because you either have love or you have conditions. Plain and simple. And so if there's conditions, then you're actually in a cycle I call the acceptance or rejection cycle. We accept ourselves or other people when they're meeting all the criteria that fit in our box. And we reject ourselves or others when we're not fitting in that box of what's okay. When we're performing well, we're accepting ourselves. The minute we don't feel like we're performing well, we reject ourselves. If we're being treated well, then we feel like we're accepted. The minute we're not treated well, we feel rejected, right? Those are just normal things. But when you can be in alignment with pure love and connected to that energy, which is the highest vibrational frequency there is, then you can give yourself and others the greatest gift there is to give, which is loving yourself and others how you are, where you are in this very moment. How many of you guys just want to be loved, regardless of your lumps, your bumps, your weight, your weaknesses, your insecurities, any mistakes that you've made? We all want that. And that is pure love. When we can give that to ourselves, we are showing up as our own best friend. And when you can treat yourself with the love and respect that you would give a best friend, that puts you into a place of having more confidence, having more determination, having more perseverance, more peace, more happiness, more joy. All the things that create your ability to have more healthier relationships, to live your purpose more fully, and not hold back and not play small. And your ability, when you're living your purpose, that also can contribute to your finances so that you have more month than money and you have money to do the things that you know, take your family on those vacations and do the things that just make life more abundant. And so I have a free gift for you guys, and it's called the 10 Most Common Limiting Beliefs, because it is our limiting beliefs that sabotages every single time. It's limiting beliefs. You won't find a limiting belief that's not based in fear. And it's those limiting beliefs that keep us stuck in scarcity. So I have a free PDF download called The Free Most Common 10 Limiting Beliefs and How to Reframe Them. Guys, this is like having a personal mentor in your back pocket. Because whenever any of these limiting beliefs come up, you can just pull out the PDF if you'll print it off and look for the limiting belief that most closely matches what you're feeling. And it's just a short little page article you can read through really quick, understand what's driving the limiting belief, and shift it and reframe it. It's pretty powerful. And all you need to do to get that is to go to my website, transformationenergywork.com, and there's a purple button, or it'll take you directly to the landing page if you go to .com/success. Either way, you will find the buttons that you need to be able to have that PDF delivered to your inbox. All right, now for the 3 tools. We all have meridians that run up the center of our body. And I compare your meridians to the cords that run all throughout your house and give your home power. Well, your meridians give you energy. They're energy pathways. And you have two main pathways that run up the front of your body and the back of your body. They're called your central and governing meridian. And when those limiting beliefs are happening and the fears and sabotages are going on, our energy will be sluggish or it will get stuck. It also happens when we've had a traumatic event or we're not feeling very well when we're ill. And so this is called the Meridian Jump. And guys, I know you're probably going to feel like you need to just quickly write all these down. I've got your back. This is an experiential part of my presentation. I invite you guys to be completely present and fully participating. And I promise you, if you will, that by the time we're done, you will feel lighter, you will feel better, and you will feel more in your power. And then when you go on my website and get those 10 most common limiting beliefs, it will also have a PDF that will take you step by step by step through these 3 tools. So, all right, we're going to start by placing your tongue on the roof of your mouth, because it is right there that your central and your governing meridians meet. Now they begin at your pubic bone and your tailbone. So while I take you through this quick exercise, just visualize that your energy is flowing up your body and meeting at the roof of your mouth. So just take your 2 fingers and you're just going to rub right here, back and forth, where your central and governing meridian meet. And then all of your meridians, I'm just going to tip my screen, all of your meridians run right through here. They're called your K27s, but all your meridians run through there. So you're kind of like just saying, hey, wake up, get moving in the direction you wanted to move. And then you're going to rub your sacral chakra, which is right below your belly button, in a clockwise motion. Your sacral chakra is your power center. It's where you live authentically from. It's what helps you be creative. And it connects you to your spirit, which knows the truth of all things, because your spirit's eternal. So it's known you for a long time. And then if you will just rub your pubic bone and your tailbone up and down, then that will get your energy flowing. And automatically, who already isn't starting to feel a little bit lighter, a little more connected than maybe they did before they did this exercise? All right. Number 2, what I call is the Pillar of Light meditation. And this meditation is super powerful for raising your vibration. So I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes and visualize a bright white pillar of light coming down from heaven. And within this bright light is your truth, your knowledge, everything you need to know to fully live your purpose and be true to yourself. And this pillar of light is just coming down through your crown, down into your heart, down into your pelvis, down your legs, into your feet, and growing roots of light into the ground and grounding you to Mother Earth. And then I just invite you to connect with that tranquil, peaceful energy like what you feel at the beach or in the mountains, and just bring that energy back up through your legs, into your pelvis, up and up into your heart. And connect with the pure love that comes from Source. My source of pure love is God. And then you're just going to beam that energy out into your energy field. And here's the key. And I promise you it will be in that PDF. So stay with me, stay present. The key is to ask that your frequency will be raised, that your vibration will be raised to the frequency that is for your highest good. And then just take a big breath in and just allow all that light just to fill you and fill your energy field. And guys, this is also a great shielding tool, because when you are filled with love and light, your energy is going out away from you and it pushes away all the toxic energy. I call it radiating. It's a great tool. All right, tool number 3. Really quick. just to set the power of this up, I want you to say, I want love 3 times. You can say it out loud, you can say it in your mind, it doesn't matter, but say, I want love. I want love. I want love. How does that make you feel inside? My clients tell me, and when I did it myself, it felt like love was just out here, but I couldn't quite ever grab it. It was something I couldn't quite ever have. How many of us feel that way? No matter what we do, we just can't quite get the love that we really want. All right, here's your tool. Again, you're going to visualize that white pillar of light, and you're going to raise your arms to the heavens and connect to the source of pure love and truth and light and say, I am love 3 times. Do it with me. I am love. I am love. I am love. And then gather all that light and love and just bring it down into your heart. Because your truth is that you are a being of love. You were created in love. You are love when you're fully connected to love. Love is the greatest power, and that's what's going to put you in your power. So now we're going to say, I'm love 3 times. I'm love. I'm love. I'm love. And then wrap your arms around you and think of all of those people in your life who love you and say, I'm loving 3 times, or I'm loved 3 times. I'm loved. I'm loved. I'm loved. And then put your arms out. And now you're just going to take all this juicy, beautiful love into your day with power and just share it with everyone and get it all over everyone that you meet. And I promise you that it will help you navigate the challenges that come up, navigate any difficult people that might come into your life that day a lot more effectively than you would have otherwise. Pretty cool tools, huh? I don't know what I would do without these tools. I don't know what I would do without energy work. So guys, at my booth in the conference, I will be doing 15-minute sessions that you can sign up for. And in these 15-minute sessions, I will identify as many limiting beliefs as I can in those 15 minutes and help you shift through them and reframe them. And it will help you really see and understand what has been holding you back and keeping you stuck. Very powerful stuff to know. In my class, I will be sharing with you the transformation code. And in the transformation code, I have a level 1 and a level 2 program. Level 1 is for those people who just want to learn how to do energy work for themselves. They want to learn what to do when they're not in their power, those limiting beliefs are popping up, and they just want to get back into their power or help their friends and family get back into their power when they're not in their power. And then the advanced program, you go through level 1, and then the advanced is for coaches and practitioners. Oh, it's upside down. And this really efficiently and effectively helps you laser in. If you are practitioners, if you are coaches, I don't know how people coach without this, because it just lasers in quickly, gets down to business. You will know exactly what is keeping you or your clients stuck and exactly how to reframe it and shift it and move them forward so that they can be in their power and they can be more purposeful and live a more abundant and fulfilling life. And so please come to the conference, come by my booth. If you're not able to go to the conference, on my website is also an orange button. And in that orange button, you can book a breakthrough session. And this breakthrough session is an hour long. And in this breakthrough session, you will have the opportunity just to dive deep into those limiting beliefs, anything that is sabotaging yourself. I promise you that you will be, by the time you're done, you will be more in your power, your frequency will be raised, and you will have a lot more clarity and tools in how to move forward in your life. So guys, thank you very much for being on this live today. and just for showing up your amazing, authentic, beautiful selves. And I encourage you just to take the energy that we've created today and just fill everyone that you meet with love, light, and you will create an awesome day.
You are awesome. Thank you so much. I have to be honest, I was a little freaking out when you started talking about people rubbing their pubic bone. I was like, wait, what did you just say? And so I don't like, and you said it with a completely straight face. And so I was like freaking out. I'm like, I've never had anybody talk like this before. But I just want to like vouch for Jeanette, you guys, that she's the real deal. She was not being inappropriate or anything like that. She's got such a freaking huge heart. And she was literally just talking about the space, the area. She wasn't talking about doing anything, you know, that's making you feel.
No, that's just where your meridians begin, and it's just getting that energy to flow. That's the whole intention.
Yeah. I just thought I'd comment on it because I was like, what did she just say? I was over here dying like, what? Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you for the tips that you shared. Thank you for the freebie, the gift that you shared with everyone. Again, you guys, the get the 10 most common limiting beliefs and how to reframe them that she has is right here. It's across the screen, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're watching, you should be able to see that. The event, the live event is happening, Callie, in Utah. It's in the Salt Lake City area. We still have tickets. In fact, we are going to give away 5 tickets right now. We just want to say thank you once again to Jeanette. Appreciate you, and we'll see you at the conference.
Thank you.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Okay, so if you are interested, if you'd like a virtual or a live ticket, what I want you to do is go ahead and comment to down here below if you'd like a live ticket or a virtual. And then we also have some needs still for some volunteers. So if you yourself would be interested in coming as a volunteer to help us with, you know, ushering and making sure that people are comfortable, those kind of things, I would super appreciate it. All you're going to want to do is comment right now. I've got my team on standby watching, and they are going to be sending you a message, or you can also message us directly. Again, I want to go ahead and put my email up for you in just a moment here. So I'm going to go ahead and announce our winners right now. Stacy Sage, you're saying you want a ticket. Are you talking about a virtual ticket or a live ticket? And then also Deanna Bushman, I'm going to go ahead and hook you up with a virtual ticket. Julie Lane, I'm going to hook you up with a virtual ticket. Please message me so we can send you the link. What's going to happen is we're going to give you a link to register for your free ticket. Then from that point, you will get a confirmation email with all the things that you need to know, the details, the specifics, the links, all of that. By the way, I want to mention that I appreciate our speakers so much. We would not be able to make this event happen without them. Same thing with our vendors. So we highly recommend that you come prepared to visit, to mingle, to shop, to browse, to connect with them. A lot of these people that are coming are actually coming from out of the area. So even if you are in the local area and you haven't, you know, been able to, you know, meet everyone, this is a great way to do it. We also are going to go ahead and award tickets to Nicole Wrights Larson. Thank you so much. TJ, Callie, Richie, Lorraine. Hey, Lorraine, I haven't seen your beautiful face forever. Are you still up in Idaho? I'm sorry, I got distracted. So fun to see my friends on here. Lorraine, let's go ahead and hook you up with a virtual ticket. I was just thinking about your daughter who's a doctor the other day. You should message me. I want to talk to her. Anyway, Stacy Sage, I would love to hook you up with a virtual ticket. Will you guys please go ahead and either Facebook message me, or you can go ahead and send me an email. If I'm saying your name right now, I don't want to forget you. Here's my email up on the screen. Cynthia Stevenson. We're going to just go ahead and just basically hook everybody up right now. Callie saying live. Oh my gosh, when you see me, come say hi, okay? Because I want to meet you. You've got such fun energy. Nancy, you want a virtual ticket? TJ, virtual tickets. Let's hook you up, right? We've got some virtual tickets going out. Julie, you're in Ohio. Sweet. My daughter's in Iowa right now. Stacy Sage wants a live ticket. Sweet. Arlene, virtual. Got you down, girl. What we're going to do. Oh, you're in Mesquite for the winter? dude, I'm going to go see some sunshine this weekend too. So I don't think we're going to be in Mesquite though. But we are going to Nevada. So anyway, woohoo, Sierra, hey, I like seriously want to meet you too. You have such fun energy. Will you have to come say hi at the conference? Let's go ahead and hook up Sierra and then Jasmine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut off those free tickets right now. If you didn't get one and you want one, will you please message me or consider volunteering at the conference? We still need at least 2 volunteers for the morning time or for room hosts. Room hosts basically tidy up the area. They look around, make sure that there's no garbage on the floor so that the place stays really nice and clean for everyone. And then they just greet people as they're walking in. They say welcome. They give them a smile. If the speaker needs anything passed out, like a handout or a drawing or anything like that, it's super easy to be a volunteer. And if you love being around people, then you'll really like it. We hook you up with all kinds of goodies, a goodie bag with things that come from our vendors and our speakers for you as a special thank you for helping us put the event on. You don't have to stay there all day volunteering. You can literally just volunteer for even 2 or 3 hours, and then you have the rest of the day to explore and have fun and mingle. I just know that there's so many people that are like, I need people, and I'm like, I hear you. So if you're like me and you want to be around some people for right now, we are taking all of the safety precautions so that everybody is safe. If you happen to get sick, that's totally okay. We don't encourage you to come. Please stay home if you're not feeling well. But we want to make sure that everybody is safe and can come. And it's just going to be a great event. So I'm so excited. Let's see. What else do I need to tell you right now? If you are one of the people who won the bracelets, please message me your address. I have not heard back from everyone yet, and I don't want to hold onto your bracelets for too much longer. Again, last week, I still have some orders where I have not heard back from the people. I'm just worried I might have gone to your spam inbox or whatever, on Facebook, and we haven't been able to release those to you yet. So if that's you, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and offer those to other people at the conference next weekend. I will be here on Monday. I've got some more speakers that are going to be coming in. Great things that are happening. Just want to love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Have a great week.